Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you with me today. And as always, my mission is to empower you, to inspire you, and to make you see what is possible, especially if you learn to own your voice and you learn to speak up for yourself at meetings, at presentations, and in the workplace. Communication is vital. So today we're going to be delving into the world of tactful communication in the workplace. A lot of times we have, those situations, sensitive situations where you need to convey something and it's not maybe a very pleasant message. You need to correct somebody, you need to point out a weakness, a flaw or something. And some of those conversations can be a bit difficult. All you need is to have tact, is to be tactful in your communication to ensure that at the end of the day, whatever it is you have to say, you say it in such a manner that still encourages a very conducive work environment and everybody is happy and there's nobody feeling bad or feeling hurt about it. So to start with, what is tact? What is being tactful in the first place? Tact is simply the ability to convey difficult or sensitive messages in a considerate and diplomatic manner while still being respectful and honest about it. And being able to convey your message in such a way that nobody is hurt and nobody feels offended after you have communicated that message. So that's tact. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 tips on how to communicate tactfully or interact tactfully in the workplace. For instance, let me paint a scenario. For instance, maybe you're working on a project and you find that there's a particular staff who is always behind on their deadlines. So everybody needs to get something in by so time, but this person consistently doesn't get their work in by the deadline. And so the impact of that is that it affects every other person's work, because this is a joint work. This is a joint project that everybody needs to feed into to ensure that you have the results that you want at the end of the day. So the first thing you need to do in being tactful to communicate this to that person is that you need to choose your words wisely. You need to be careful the kind of words that you use. And so I'm just going to give you an example of something that you could say in that situation. For instance, you have this person that is always, like I said, falling short and not being able to meet the deadlines. So the first thing you need to do is to choose your words wisely. Choose your words in such a way that you're not pointing fingers, you're not, accusing that person, like you're not focusing on the person, you're focusing on the issue. You're being mindful of the fact that what is the impact of this lateness in submitting their job, and then what is the desired outcome if this changes. So those are the things that you're focusing on and not on the person. So you want to say something like this: I noticed that we've been having delays in meeting our deadlines. However, it is crucial that we meet this deadline so that we are successful on this project. So is there any support I can offer to ensure that these deadlines are met on time? So you see, that way you have not accused the person, and you're also offering support. So, and that's the first thing you do. Mind the words that you use. The second thing is that engage active listening. Active listening simply means listening to that person and trying to put yourself in that person's shoes, trying to understand things from their own perspective. So that helps you. What that does is that it makes you see what the problem, that person may actually be going through something that is difficult, and it now helps you to, rather than being judgmental, it helps you know that, oh, this person is actually going through something, and if we can help, if as a team we can come together to help, we can cover up at that point for that person, and at the end of the day we'll all be better off for it. Third thing is give constructive feedback. So the person now tells you, oh, this and this and this and this is the issue. Like I said earlier on, and I'm going to re-emphasize this here, do not focus on the person, focus on the issue. The problem here is that you're not meeting your deadlines, and the solution you're looking for is to meet the deadlines. It's not about, that's how you say, you're always late. You're always, like now trying to attack them. Constructive feedback is that you're now able to tell them, just like I said earlier on. Okay, so we're having this issue concerning the delays. I understand what you're going through. Can I offer? Is there anything I or any other person on the team can do to help you or to help out with this situation to ensure that we meet the deadlines? So you're giving them feedback, and it's a constructive feedback because you're saying, okay, we're willing to help you, or we're willing this and that is the solution. What can we do? So you see, together you can now find a solution for that issue. And the fourth thing I'm going to say is that know when to escalate. Because the truth is that you're going to find there's certain people that are missing those deadlines, not because of any issue, just because they're just not being serious about the job. And some people, you may try to do some of these things I've said, and you find that you meet resistance, or the person just decides, I'm not going to do it. And you know that this is going to affect every other person's work, and you're the team lead, and you shouldn't allow every other person on your team suffer because of one person. So you need to know when you have done all of these things and there's no change, you need to escalate either to HR or to a more senior supervisor or a manager or somebody that can take action. And so in doing that, and in all of this, one thing you need to do is ensure professionalism. At all points, everything you're doing, ensure you're being professional, ensure also that you act with empathy, and ensure also that you are not giving to your emotions and all of that. At the end of the day, you're just looking for a solution, and you want to do everything you can in your power to find that solution for your team. So I hope this has helped you, and if it has, I'd like you to just share this video with someone. Click on the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you have not done so for more tips on communicating in the workplace. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.